So here's the thing. Looking back on my journey, I guess from the age of around about 25, I consciously began my personal development journey. And looking back, if there was one thing I could change, knowing what I know right now, which is the point of this video, it would be to start meditation and to meditate every day. Does that sound boring? Might do. It did to me at the beginning. But you know, what happens when meditation becomes a primary focus of your life is that there's less attention, there's less activity here. Over a period of time, what happens is the madness that is here becomes much less. Now, you can't stop thoughts because they're always moving. It's like a train that moves through the mind. But what you can do is take your attention off them so they become much less powerful. You see, when you put your attention on your thinking, it's like plugging in an electrical appliance. You power it up, or you empower it, you magnify it. So that's why you start believing all the stuff that's going on here. You start believing it's true, and you go up and down emotionally like a yo-yo, depending on what you're thinking, or depending on what you're watching with your attention, or in other words, depending on what you're giving meaning to. And if you don't think that you're in control of your thoughts, then whatever your thoughts say, you buy it. You think it's the truth. And that's why when you pull your attention down into the moment, that's what meditation's training you to do. It's to be here. When you pull yourself down into the moment, that has little power, and you realize that it's not the boss, that you're the boss. And then you can start directing it in a way that works for you, that makes you feel better. The other thing is that you get to experience life where it actually is going on. It's only ever going on here. I know, cliche to the max, but it really is. And through meditation, you get to experience it here. And you also get to realize that it's the way it is, and it's supposed to be the way it is because it is the way it is. It couldn't be another way until it was. And the more you can get to the quicker I should say that you can get to the acceptance of life being the way it is in the context of whichever area you look at, then what happens is you get insights as to how to change it if you need to. Because you're in acceptance. That's the beginning of any change, right? If you've got an issue in your life, the first step is always to get to acceptance of where you are. If you're in denial of where you are, you can't make a change because you don't know you need to. So getting to acceptance brings peace. And before that, meditation. Look, if I can emphasize anything, it would be to start your meditation practice as soon as you possibly can. And make sure you're doing it every day for the rest of your life, really. Honestly, it's that important. It's so unbelievably important. It will change everything for the better in your life, including your health, because of course, when this madness stops, the cells stop being mad and the diseases stop coming. Do you see? Because your cells in your body are just following the madness or the lack of, or the peace up here. So if there's peace up here, then there's peace everywhere. Everything gets better. Have an absolutely fantastic day when you see this, and I'll talk to you again next time. Thank you.